I'm Mark Barnard. I'm the head coach of the women's Volleyroos. I'm here at the AIS in Canberra at our Easter camp for the selection for the Asian Championships coming up in May. We've got a great year of competition ahead for the women's program. As I mentioned, this is a selection camp for Asian Championships. It'll be held in China at the end of May, or middle of May, 15th to about the 30th of May. It's the first step in the Olympic qualification process, so it's an important step for this program in building. Obviously, Asia zone is a powerhouse in women's volleyball, so it's always a tough tournament. China finished second at the World Championships last year, and of course you've got Japan, Korea, Thailand, who are all top 10 teams. So we have a high-level tournament in Asia.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Walter. I'm a member of the senior women's national team. It is Easter weekend and we are having our final selection camp for Asian senior women's champs.
Hi, I'm Shay Sloan. I'm 22 years old and I'm from Victoria. I'm a member of the Australian senior women's volleyball team and have been for about the past 4 years. I did take a year off last year to finish my degree in teaching, which was great, but I can't wait to get back into playing again. And I've been at this camp in Canberra for 2 days. We've been doing 2 trainings a day and it's pretty full on. It's a lot of hard work focusing on individual skills as well as team stuff, which we obviously need to work on leading into this competition year. So it's great working really hard with all 17 of us here. We're all putting in a lot of effort and it's been great so far.
As I said earlier, it's at the end of May, which is tough. We have a lot of our foreign players still playing in their foreign league, so they'll be getting back here and basically meeting the team when we go to Beijing. So it's not the ideal preparation, but we've got a lot of young players here getting ready for the Asian Championships. So it's great to see some of the junior players come up through the system, get their opportunity here. Then from there, about 3 weeks later, we start our World Grand Prix preparation. We head off to Thailand first towards the end of June for a 4-day preparation camp, and then off to Kazakhstan again. Although not Almaty this year, I think we go to Taugourdi, so a little different view of Kazakhstan. From there we head to Algeria, and then Algeria back to Australia. And you know, one of the great things, and I mentioned this to the players this morning, we play the finals of Grand Prix back in Canberra here, the 11th and 12th of July. For the first time, the women's program's played any international matches here since the Olympics in 2000, and that's such a long time ago. As I said to some of our players, you were 3 years old the last time the women's program played in Australia. I think it's important for the exposure of our sport, for the women's side at least. They've got to see people playing in Australia, and I look at the men's program last year, the success they had, the support they had, and the fact they were playing in Australia was a huge boost to their program. And I'm hoping that this start to that is a turnaround for the women's program, and as we develop towards building a team towards 2020. 2016 is a little close for us right now, but in the next 5 or 6 years, this finals week in July here in Canberra is such an important step for the women's program.
Tell you what, after 12 years of being a part of the national program, I can't think of anything more exciting to do than be given the opportunity to play a game on home soil in front of friends, family and everyone in Australia who's willing to support us. So we're really excited, we're working really hard, and we hope for all your support throughout the year. So thank you.
I'd like to give a big thank you also to Hancock Prospecting and the Georgina Hope Foundation, who've been able to support Australian volleyball to make things like the World Grand Prix accessible to our athletes. It's always an expensive business when you've got to travel internationally. But
so look, we're working really hard, and we want to take this opportunity, every chance we get, is to thank everyone involved with Volleyball Australia and all the support that we get. So to the Volleyball Australia staff, we're so very grateful for the support, especially this year leading into World Grand Prix. To the coaches involved with all of our training programs and every session that we head to overseas, we're very grateful for the volunteer time that you put in.
To our families and friends back home, obviously it takes a lot of support from them to help get us here and supporting us while we are overseas, and messages from back home really mean a lot while we're away. And of course all the coaches back home as well with our local club sport who are working towards getting everyone into playing at an international level. So thank you to all of those people.